Hey, hello, what's up? This is Kevin Alexander. Welcome to another episode of the Positively. You know what? I think I'm gonna end this whole Positively Insane podcast introduction for the time being. Don't know why I even started it. I'd planned on talking about changing it. Again, I apologize if the audio quality is not on point. It is incredibly cold outside, and I have fashioned a ghetto face mask out of an old t-shirt. Keep my face warm, so I might sound muffled. But yeah, as I was saying, I think I'm just gonna turn my podcast into an ongoing audio diary. Originally had considered doing a video diary, which I may still do, but I'm already doing this. Seems to be working rather well. You know, I kind of enjoying it so far. And I think, I won't lie, I'll be completely honest. I think turning the podcast into an audio diary has a couple benefits for me. Fucking damn. Maybe I don't need this face mask. I don't know. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'll just put it back on if it's too cold. Yeah, I feel like turning it into an audio diary does a few things. Kind of allows a lot of you a direct look into my mind and my life. You know, hopefully it's interesting enough that you'll want to listen. And I think it's a great way to kind of boost my audience, as selfish as that sounds. Because really what it boils down to is in the past I would say something in a post, have 20 people message me about it, and have to repeat myself 20 different times until eventually I got tired of doing it and either just wouldn't reply or, I would just shorten the answer every time. So I figure with these type of things, when it comes to me, my personal life, what I'm doing outside of Facebook or whatever, the real nitty gritty. If anybody wants to know that shit, they're gonna have to come listen to the podcast. It's kind of a, two-way street here. You want in on what's going on with me, the lowdown, do me a fucking favor, listen to my show. It saves me the hassle of, sitting here having a bunch of different one-on-ones over the same thing and repeating myself. And that way when you guys do reach out to me, it's not just me re-explaining shit, you know what I'm trying to say. So I'm walking fast. It is cold as fuck out here. I've taken to walking at least 15-20 minutes a day so far, because one of the things that I have done, what I do, on these, I hate to completely label it a mental health cycle, because I feel like there are a lot of things that are a part of this situation, and it's not all just a direct result from a drug use or a mental health, issue or a behavioral pattern. They all link together, but I don't know the direct cause of them all. But one of the things that I have been doing a lot more the last couple months has been binge eating, especially when I'm depressed. I'll binge eat. Normally, I'll keep it under control, won't gain more than a few pounds, and then I'll keep my weight leveled and maintained. But since I started losing weight probably about 7 years ago, at one point I was up to 325. I got down to 230. Since I've been losing weight gradually over the years, I've only gained a lot of it back significantly twice. Once a couple years ago, and then now. And a big part of that is not working for so long, not having money. I mean, I didn't eat normally, for long, extended periods of time. So a lot of that, I hate to say, but a lot of my weight loss has probably been, a direct result of starvation, and then when I get a job and I'm back in a situation where I can eat whatever the fuck I want to, that's typically exactly what I do. I eat whatever the fuck I want to and have zero self-control. And this last time here, honestly don't know what I weigh. Like I said, I was down to 230. I've got to be pushing close to 260. I mean, I feel disgusting. And, I was feeling pretty good around 230. But at the same time, I got to 230 by doing a bunch of fucking meth and not eating, which is not the healthy way of going about weight loss or maintaining your weight. By the way, that was never the goal of the meth use. It was just somewhat of I won't even call it a pleasant side effect, because I didn't feel healthy. I felt gross. I felt like I was wasting away. So it's not like I was doing meth and I was like, yay, I'm losing weight. No, I was doing meth and I was sitting there thinking, oh my God, how much of my bone density am I losing because of this chemical? Am I giving myself cancer? How much longer am I going to have my teeth? What does everyone think when they see me? I've lost 20 pounds in 5 months. What does everyone, they're going to look at me and they're going to know I'm a junkie. So don't let people, or don't let yourself fool yourself into thinking that, for me anyway, I was looking at meth as a positive and healthy weight loss program, because absolutely it was not. I felt dirty, I felt disgusting, I felt gross, I felt embarrassed the entire time. I did not enjoy doing meth. That's the fucked up thing. I did it almost every day for 5 to 6 months because everyone was doing it. It was there all the time. And I don't know if you spend a lot of time around tweakers, but as soon as you start trying to sober up and to stop tweaking, everyone automatically assumes you're working with the cops. So they just automatically look at you like a rat and they no longer trust you. you have to be actively using, or everyone in your life turns on you. Did I fuck up my podcast? Alright, no, I'm still going. Alright. So I actively used, and don't get me wrong, there were parts of it that I enjoyed, but meth was not a drug that I really loved, you know? I'm gonna be completely brutally honest with you. What I did, I would get high, I'd get high as fuck, and I would sit on my phone and look at porn for hours. I wouldn't even jack off 75% of the time. I would just sit there and constantly look through pictures of porn, and it was just, that was my tweak. Some people go out and look for fucking agates, pick through rocks. Some people play video games. Some people pick at their skin. You know, I sat there and I tweaked on porn. And usually the higher I got, the weirder the porn got. So that's a thing. Stimulants drastically alter my what do you want to call them? Your inhibitions, your sexual inhibitions. I get fucking high on stimulants, and I mean, that's how I discovered I was bisexual, fucking 8-9 years ago. Well, I always kind of knew, you know, you always kind of know, but it wasn't until I started getting high and looking at gay porn, and I was like, hey, that looks kind of fun. Not the whole ass fucking part, but the dick sucking part looks fun. I ain't down for the poop shoot shit though. But yeah, how much time I got left? God damn it. Sorry guys. Walking around in the winter trying to podcast ain't easy. 2.5 minutes. So yeah, I lost myself there. Totally got distracted. Sorry about that. It's cold as fuck. It's like -8, -9. Just walking up to the Casey's to smoke a cigarette with my brother. So yeah, I completely lost track of what I was trying to say. Anyway, stay tuned to the Positively Insane podcast, because like I said, I'm turning it into a video diary. Or not a video diary, but an audio diary. I may start doing a video segment. If things get interesting, I'll definitely do a video aspect. And then after 6 months to a year, maybe compile it into a documentary if it's interesting enough. Because that's one of my biggest passions, is to be a documentary filmmaker. But I have zero documentary filmmaking skills. So if I'm gonna make one, the first one should probably be about me, as I'm practicing my storytelling skills. That way, you know, once I start making films about other people, I'll know what the fuck I'm doing. And at the same time, like, I've considered crowdfunding for a lot of my projects, but I've been struggling with the morality of crowdfunding, because a lot of my projects on the surface is for other people, but at the same time, they're kind of self-serving. And so I don't want to crowdfund for projects where I'm directly benefiting from the money. You know, if I crowdfund for a project, I want it to be, you know, you guys or whoever provided funds for a direct product result, and I can show you every step along the way as I create that result. But I'm running out of time here, guys. Stay tuned for more episodes. Peace.